Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. We're talking about a potential but very likely issue for Verizon. This is going to be a problem for them. I think the end result is not going to be in their favor. It's a problem they're going to have to deal with. This could be ongoing because there's going to be consequences if this deal falls through. So, what deal am I talking about? Well, back in 2023, the Federal Aviation Administration made a very large deal, offered Verizon a contract in the amount of $2.4 billion. So this contract was for Verizon to build out a communication system known as the Federal Aviation Administration Network Services, or Enterprise Network Services, or for short, FENS program. This would, of course, help the FFA. It would provide more security during air traffic, provide better communication so that they could be aware of what's going on, surroundings around them, and provide better safety during these flights and testing. In all reality, their aim was to upgrade a platform that was different than air traffic control facilities and use these to communicate with one another. In short, that's basically to summarize it all. It looks like Elon Musk wants to come in with Starlink and basically take over the whole entire program. He wants Starlink in there. He wants his people in there. And it looks like he's been doing some testing. Now that he's part of the U.S. Dodge service, he's been going into these large facilities as requested by Donald Trump, the president. And he's been kind of monitoring things. And, he's looking for ways to cut budgets and do all this other stuff. And it looks like he went in there and he's pitching his ideas. And it looks like the FAA is looking close to canceling this contract with Verizon, $2.4 billion out. Okay, he wants to overhaul the communication system that serves as the backbone of the nation's air traffic control system, and they want to give it to Elon Musk, Starlink. That's what it looks like. We're hearing now. Two people have been able to kind of verify this information. So Musk's people have been in the Federal Aviation location. They've been down there, and it looks like there's already some people that are already doing things. They're already getting to work, it looks like. So there was a picture posted of Ted Malaska. He's part of the Trump administration. He posted a picture on his X saying that he was excited to be working with the FAA and thanking Musk and Trump for their vision and focus on safety. It looks like he made an additional comment to that post. He says, "I challenge anyone to question the honesty and my technical integrity on this matter. I am working without biases for the safety of people that fly." They're saying several of the SpaceX employees now have FAA email addresses, according to two people who have seen these email addresses. Okay, so it's not just speculation. Apparently, they've literally seen these email addresses. And then, speaking on the condition of anonymity for fear of retribution, the FAA regulates SpaceX and has alleged that the company has violated safety rules relating to its rocket launches, etc. So they're saying that the FAA was testing Starlink systems at facilities in New Jersey and Alaska in hopes of providing more reliable connectivity in remote locations. Elements of the FAA's deliberations were previously reported by the Associated Press and Bloomberg News. So it looks like it says we have Duffy here, I guess, who is part of the FAA, says we're going to look at a year and a half time frame and do massive upgrades, improve the systems, and help air traffic controllers. They're saying that the Starlink plan adds to Musk's existing conflicts of interest at the federal aviations relating to SpaceX. So there's a lot of stuff here, but it looks like nonetheless that this is not looking good. Let's dig a little deeper here. So we have a comment from the Santa Clara University director. Name is John P. Pellicero. And he says that it appears that Elon Musk and his current position as Dodge, with his relationship with Trump, of course, and the Trump, the whole Trump gang there, is getting an advantage and getting a contract. So he's using his power in the office to take over this contract and just steal it from Verizon here. All right, so this is interesting. And it looks like the Federal Aviation was set to make a final decision on whether to start paying Verizon for the contract next month, said one of the people who spoke on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak publicly. It looks like instead, Elon Musk's team determined the job should go to Starlink, the person said, but the process for unwinding a contract and awarding it to another company is lengthy and it has not been followed in this case so far, the person said. So, of course, if this doesn't work through, okay, they're saying that if they do terminate this contract, it's not like it's just going to shut off the whole situation here. It's going to be an expensive wind down. There's going to be a lot of legal action here. This could be dragged out for quite some time. And this is obviously going to set Verizon back. It's gonna slow down this whole process here. And their whole excuse, the FAA, is really that they kind of want to, increase national security, public interest, and urgency and all that. So, people aren't buying it. They're saying that how urgent is this that you're willing to cancel this contract that you believed rightfully should have went to Verizon, and now you're backing out. So there's probably something going on behind the scenes. Elon Musk is clearly using his muscle. So I don't know. You guys can read the article in its entirety. I just briefed you. I left a lot out, giving you the moments, key points that I think were the most relevant, the parts that you need to absorb to understand how this is kind of going to really affect Verizon. I think it's highly likely they're going to lose this contract, and it's a very large amount of money. And they were, I believe, already making plans and everything was being laid out. So this is not good. And it's also, it's kind of embarrassing in a way to see how someone can kind of just come in and bully like this. And there's no integrity, with these contracts anymore. It's almost as if the contract is a piece of paper scribbled in crayon, and it's just like it's a joke. I mean, it was already awarded to, I know that there wasn't any payments made, but for 2 years, the impression was that Verizon was going to get this. And now that's just quickly changed because someone with enough money and power has gone in to just kind of overmuscle the whole situation. So I think there needs to be limits to how much power any individual can have, because it's just not, it's not good. It's not a good thing to have a monopoly like this, to have someone take over the world like this, in my opinion. It's no disrespect to Elon or what he's doing. You might consider him a genius. I mean, he sure knows how to make money, so he's doing something right. But I think that we kind of need to take a back pedal here a little bit and really just look at it from the outside view. Look from outside and not so much inside on just how this is wrong when we really think about it. It's just, I don't know. So either way, don't be shocked if you hear an update to this, that they've lost the contract, that it's going to Elon. This could also open doors for T-Mobile as well. This could be very big for T-Mobile in the long run as well. Because as we know, T-Mobile is using Starlink, and Elon's very close with T-Mobile now. They're basically partners. So he may choose to use them in some way to help with those communications there, some way, somehow. So this could be also very rewarding for T-Mobile. So we'll see about that, right? We'll get updates regarding that as well. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.